We are ready for our first event. Making his way to the cage and fighting out of the red corner, it's Zach Ghalayini.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to CageZilla 67. Myself, Charles DeGisco, are here with you this evening for the rest of the evening, doing something where I'm a little bit better at, I hope, than sitting up there in our brand new studio. Zach Ghalayini, he's 25 years of age. He's fighting out of 50-50 Martial Arts Academy out of Fairfax Station. He's got a BJJ blue belt there, and I never know. You're right. I don't know anything about this. Blue belt, what does it mean, Charles?
Listen, we got to address this right off the bat. You're a fantastic play-by-play guy. You're very good at what you do. It was just, I finally had an opportunity to jab you back. You're always taking these shots at me saying I'm slow, I'm old, I don't know what I'm doing. If I get an opportunity, I got to jump on.
I got you.
With that said, Zach Ghalayini is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, which means he's got quite a bit of experience, especially when you talk about a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt from 50-50 Academy. You'll see in his corner, he's got Adam Benayoun. He also has the rest of the team there from 50-50, which are just top-level talents. They're all just really quite good. I think I see Matt Crockett there as well, who was a Division I wrestler, now Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Sam Kilmer.
Sam Kilmer, 5'10", 21 years of age. You can finish your thought there. He's coming out of Kaizen MMA, Arlington, Virginia. He's 4-0 as a pro here as we come in. And remember, this first event, Charles, is going to be a grappling event. Sam had a little trouble getting here, but now he's here, walking the door ready to fight, whether or not you like it or not. But listen, Zach with 52 grappling wins, 36 of those coming by submission. Sam cannot come in here and be unprepared.
No, absolutely not. And I'll tell you, he's wearing that District Martial Arts rash guard. That is my gym. We are training partners, so
right.
I want to put that out there. I promise I won't provide any bias in the commentary. But I will tell you, look, Sam is constantly on the mats. He's very well prepared. He's very well trained. Zach's got his work cut out for him, but he's been there for a while too. Zach he's got a lot of experience as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt under Ryan Hall. There's more to that story than most people are thinking.
Sam makes his way into the cage here. We'll get the cage all locked up the second, so get out. Remember, this is a little bit different on the time. Explain the time here difference. Remember, the first 5 minutes and then another 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, actually, they had a change since we last spoke. So originally they were going with that 80cc rule set. Now they're transitioning to the IBJJF black belt rule set.
Okay.
Right? What does this mean? Well, it is a points stylistic rule set where the caveat in the cage that we were talking about earlier doesn't matter because the cage is now seen as out of bounds. So what does that mean? As soon as you touch the cage, you have to reset and you go to the center, right?
Gotcha.
I spoke with Adam earlier. When he declares the rules and he's scoring the points, he will tell us what's happening as well as I will reiterate what's happening to the fans as well.
All right, so we're going to make sure things are going right here in the cage. It's a little bit different for the grappling event before we throw it down to Chris Fuller. But here we go. Chris, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next fight. Now, this fight is going to be a little bit different than what we're used to here at CageZilla events. It is going to be an IBJJF black belt rules, no gi grappling bout. So let's get started with the introductions. First off, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'11" and fighting out of 50-50 Martial Arts Academy, it's Sam Ghalayini. I'm sorry, Zach Ghalayini.
First day back for Chris Fuller, and he's making fun of me. Zach Ghalayini, 24 years old.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'11" and fighting out of District Martial Arts, it's Sam Kilmer.
All right, Sam Kilmer, 5'10", 21 years of age, fighting out of Kaizen MMA.
This is a one-round, 10-minute bout. Your referee is Adam Sawyer, and the bout is scored by Nakapan from Beta Academy. This bout is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those who fight better, and ABC Supply, America's largest wholesale distributor of roofing.
All right, Adam Sawyer will be the referee for this event as we get the cage girl around, and she'll make sure. Now, listen, things are a little bit different like you just talked about with the time and how things are going to work out here. Come up, shake hands. We're going to get the seconds out, and then when you're going to have to walk us through the grappling event because those at home are really looking forward to the MMA thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is a real great privilege to see two high-level grapplers. Immediately, Zach is going to pull guard, and Sam wants to he wants to get that knee in there, and he wants to work for a pass. Right, he wants to try to get underhooks. He wants to try to drive through, whereas Zach is probably going to look for isolating limbs, going for leg attacks. He just knows how good of Sam's pressure, and just like that, you're starting to see him pass right now, but really good flexibility from Zach Ghalayini.
Sam will be on top. He's all in all black. Both fighters in all black. Try to keep you updated on who's who here. Adam Sawyer, the referee for this event. Now, Adam's been around a long time, can do the grappling events, can also do the MMA events. We have great referees and great officials here throughout the CageZilla events here at 67. Live from the Salisbury Center. Every time you show up here, Charles, things change up a little bit. We're getting ready to remove some things. We're going to double up the size of the event center, so the next time you show up, this place will be twice as big. So we'll get more people in here. As it gets colder, of course, more people come out. It's tough to get folks to come out in the summertime. But as we get going here on 67 with the grappling event, Sam kind of taking charge here, right? And I say he's taking charge, right?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. But I'll also tell you, I think Zach is doing a really good job of framing right now. He's using his left shin connected to his his left elbow to prevent Sam from passing. But now Sam's starting to move around. And right here, Sam's going to look to throw that leg over, but he thinks otherwise to reset. One of the difficulties in commentating grappling is that it happens so quickly. So
right.
It's almost like closer to commentating golf than it is MMA, right?
Golf is so fast.
Well, the reason I say that is because you're responding to what occurs, whereas in MMA there's a little bit more prediction. But right here we see a good setup. Sam's got the knee forward and he's got double unders, but I'm really impressed with Zach's ability to maintain guard here.
Now, Sam is 4-0 in the MMA world, right? So at some point in time, are we going to see Sam fight again?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he's on a contract with Fury FC. He's locked into that contract, but as he passes side control, I know he's looking, and he immediately takes the back. He's looking for more opportunities to compete in MMA as well. But as you see here, he has a hard time finding opponents. There's not a lot of people who want to get after it with him, and Zach is doing a great job of regaining guard, but Sam's got tremendous pressure on him right now as he drags him over. He really wants to get that other hook in. You see his left foot being pushed on the hip. He wants to drive that in and then flatten out Zach to really secure the back control.
Zach Ghalayini, he's on the bottom here as Sam Kilmer is taking charge of this grappling event to kick things off here at CageZilla 67.
And, you know, one thing to note here, you hear Yunus Abisoror, another CageZilla veteran who just made his pro debut recently in Sam's corner. And Sam, I believe, is up right now 3-0 as he got points for that side control pass, but since he has not yet gotten in that hook, he just did right there, he hadn't yet been awarded points to the back tape. He did just get 4 points right there. Adam Sawyer ruled it as he got the hook in, and he's looking to secure a choke, and he's just putting a lot of pressure here on Zach, who's doing a great job, though. He got the hook out. He's working well. It's just there's a lot of pressure to deal with as he looks to come out that back door.
Zach trying to come out, like you said, that back door. Looks like he made it. Let's see if Sam can recover from this.
Yeah, a great reversal. And now all of a sudden, it looks like he's working his way to take the back.
Sam in a little bit of trouble right here.
It looks like Zach's got did a great job of pinning that leg. Sam wants to rotate into him, but Zach has been all on his back, really impressively. Zach's looking to get that second hook in so he can secure the points. He got one. Now he's got both.
It almost looks like Sam maybe got accidentally hit in the mouth. Is he bleeding from the lip?
He is bleeding from his mouth, and it might have happened there when they were transitioning, and Zach just got those points. It might have happened when Sam was trying to pass that shin whizzer. It looked like there was some contact, and now Zach's got him flattened out pretty good. So now they're going to reset. Sam was entwined in the cage, so what they're going to do right now is going to reset from the same exact position in the center of the cage. Again, if you touch the cage in this rule set, it is ruled as out of bounds.
Right.
They wanted to prevent that MMA wrestling style.
So Sam has to lay back down in the same position. This is a little bit of the high school-ish kind of look here.
Right, it's very similar to high school wrestling or collegiate wrestling, where if you go out of bounds, you're going to retake that position. And it looks like there's a little bit of discussion here on the exact position, but they look good to go. And I think Adam Sawyer's going to, just like that, he resets them.
Zach Ghalayini, he's on top here. He's taking control of this event. I saw a couple of times where he's gained some points up on Sam Kilmer, who is on the bottom, belly down. You heard some of his seconds yelling from Zach's corner, belly down, wanted to make sure he was in the exact position as he got there before, just because the cage is in the way. Remember when this happened before, we had a big, huge mat and things looked a little bit different. But I saw this happen 2 or 3 times even with the mat.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in that Copa Elite tournament, it was a very big, wide space. But again, as soon as you start to go towards that edge, it's an elevated surface with no barrier. The cage prevents you from falling outside of it. So it's just a different, it's a rule set that's been adapted here into this MMA setup. But Zach right now has got the leg across. He's looking to try to turn in, and Sam's using that ability to turn him down And now he's resetting. He's on top now. And Kilmer's going to look to immediately pass. He's driving that knee in, but Zach is doing such a good job with that left knee, left elbow frame.
5 minutes left to go here in this first event here for CageZilla 67, which is a grappling event before we get to the MMA fights. Sam Kilmer, he's on his feet. Zach Ghalayini, he only on the bottom.
Zach's good transition there. It looked like Kilmer was able to just kind of muscle him over into side control, and he did get the points. And now he's staying strong. Zach's looking to roll, but he might be exposing his back here.
Gave him one more.
And then Sam just immediately got both hooks in. And it looks like, yeah, he just got the 4 points there, and now he's really pressuring hard. Really pressuring hard here, and he's working his arms in as well. He's going to start trying to attack that rear naked choke as he secures that back control. Right there you saw that shin go across Zach's waist, and then Sam locked it in. That is a body triangle, and that's going to be really difficult to get out of. That puts a lot of pressure on you, but it can create some fatigue as well. If you're on the receiving end, or excuse me, if you're the perpetrator of that, your legs will get tired. You're squeezing them very hard that whole time.
Sam really putting some pressure on him here, and if he could get that thing locked in.
Zach doing a good job of tripoding here a little bit. He's got to be a little bit careful of his neck, but this is going to make it even more difficult for Sam to hold him in place. Sam was able to get him back down to the ground, and he's fighting those hands. Zach doing a good job of foot fighting here. He's trying to break that body lock. And that's what's good. He needs to break that first if he wants to try to make some positive movements here. Really good neck defense, though. Protecting his neck is Zach Ghalayini.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left.
A lot of hand fighting here as Sam maintains that body lock and back positioning. Zach's doing a good job of trying to create space. You can see he's peeling that leg off, but then Sam switched, and now he's got the body triangle on the correct side, and that's going to force Zach to keep moving.
Things a little different. I saw you compete in an event like this, just like this, but there's a difference between having a gi on and being in shorts and a shirt.
Right. Now, I happen to prefer no gi. I think it's the closest thing to MMA, that grappling style, but this type of competition also very frequently occurs in the gi, which is a kimono, for those that don't know. And that changes the rule set completely, right? I mean, I shouldn't say the rule set, but the strategy. All of a sudden that changes because you have more material to grab and things start to change. But in no-gi, it's very much, wrestling. It's really MMA without the striking.
Right.
And the positional movements happen fast. And when they happen, there's a lot more of a scramble opportunity, in my opinion, in no-gi versus gi. And right here, you're seeing Sam's just got tremendous control. And Zach's doing a good job. He's defeated the body lock, but he's still just not able to get both of those hooks out, as we have 2 minutes left here in this jiu-jitsu super fight. And now Sam's getting a little bit more pressure.
Kicking things off here with a grappling event for CageZilla 67 here at the Salisbury in Manassas, Virginia. If you're at home, make sure you check us out. You guys can go and go on to CageZilla.com. Check out the next event coming up in July. TCB also coming up. Mouth fighters up top now. This is a little different. We didn't see this yet.
Good duck under from Sam. Zach did such a good job to get up to his feet, and then immediately Sam was able to out-wrestle him here, and they end up in a difficult position right now. Sam is over the shoulders, but Zach's got a good head position, but Sam has the underhook, which is preventing Zach from escaping, as Sam's going to try to transition to the back here. You're going to see him get one hook in. He wanted to get the left, but Zach did a great job of blocking that. And with just a minute left, just over a minute left, ooh, Zach just did a great job hitting a duck under himself. And now he's trying to take Sam's back. The hook's not yet quite in yet. But he just got that hook in there, and he got the points. And now Zach is really putting the pressure on. He's fighting that neck.
Boy, Zach has really turned this thing around on Sam.
Multiple times throughout this fight, Zach has done such a good job of, escaping the jaws of defeat and immediately countering and making something happen. And it looks like he's almost under there.
Uh-oh.
He's almost under. Sam's turning. He's trying to fight the hand. It looks like he was able to break the grip.
I don't think it's caught in there. 30 seconds left to go.
Sam looks stuck right now, and Zach, I think he's down on points. He's going to have to get an arm in here. He's going to need a submission with about 15 seconds left on the clock. Zach's going to try to go for this head and arm choke right here. He's just going to apply some pressure. And that's time.
Wow, good event here to kick things off at CageZilla 67.
Gentlemen, after 10 long minutes, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Our judge scores the bout 12-10 for your winner. Out of the red corner, Zach Ghalayini.
I was trying to add up the points there, Charles. Trying to figure some things out as the hands went up and trying to figure what was happening. But right there at the very end, I guess Zach kind of pulled some things out.
Yeah, look, he fought so hard, and every time he just continued to do whatever he had to do to reverse these positions and get the points, and that's a really big win for Zach Ghalayini.